Imagine stumbling upon an old photo of Lionel Messi cradling a baby in his arms. No one could have guessed that, years later, that same infant would become the biggest teenage sensation at FC Barcelona. That child's name? Lamine Yamal. Some call him the future of Spanish football. Others believe he's just a short-lived hype. Today, we're peeling back every layer of his story. From the surreal moment he first met Messi, to the eye-popping contract offers that might lure him away from Camp Nou forever. We aren't just reviewing matches or praising fancy dribbles. We're uncovering the puzzle that is Lamine Yamal, a prodigy born in 2007 who rocketed from Barcelona's suburbia to the center of global soccer talk. You'll learn about his father's surprising loyalty to Real Madrid, the agent who orchestrates mega transfers like a chessboard, and the eyebrow-raising rumor of a €250 million bid from PSG. By the end, you'll know if he's really the next Lionel Messi, or simply another fleeting star who might vanish under the weight of sky-high expectations. Lamine Yamal's story kicked off in a humble neighborhood called Rocafonda in Mataró, near Barcelona. Born to a Moroccan father and a mother from Equatorial Guinea, he grew up in an environment where every street corner had a pickup game, and a ball was always rolling beneath someone's feet. Like many soccer-loving kids, he spent his early days dribbling on dusty fields, dreaming of Camp Nou's bright lights. Yet, from the start, he was no ordinary toddler. In 2007, when Lamine was just a baby, the UNICEF Foundation organized a community event that included a special photo session with FC Barcelona. Destiny took the wheel. Lamine's name was randomly drawn to appear in a UNICEF calendar, alongside a rising star named Lionel Messi. Back then, Messi was only 20, but people were already calling him the new Maradona. He held the tiny infant in his arms, smiling for the camera. Nobody knew this snapshot would later look like a prophecy, a cosmic alignment that planted Lamine Yamal's name in Barca folklore before he could even walk. Fast forward a few years, Lamine officially joined La Masia at age 7, diving headfirst into Barcelona's world-renowned youth academy. The Masia is more than just a training facility. It's a place that molds personalities as much as it shapes future stars. Living on site, attending special youth programs, and training with elite coaches, he began to shine as one of the academy's brightest prospects. Club insiders recall that, from the very first drills, Lamine's footwork and composure were different from kids his age. He had an uncanny vision, threading passes through impossibly narrow gaps and executing step-overs as if he had them ingrained in his DNA. Coaches were whispering that he might be the next big name, but no one could predict how fast his story would escalate. At only 15, Lamine Yamal made his first senior appearance for FC Barcelona. The scoreboard read 4-0 when he stepped onto the pitch, so the pressure was low. Yet every single spectator at Camp Nou was on their feet. In those brief minutes, he fired a shot on goal and delivered 2 potentially dangerous passes. Commentators fawned over his Barca DNA, and fans wondered if they were witnessing a future legend. But there was another piece of drama unfolding off the field. Lamine entered that debut without having signed a renewed contract. In other words, he now had massive leverage at the negotiation table. His camp seized the moment. Almost overnight, he switched representation to Jorge Mendes, the same high-powered agent who masterminded Cristiano Ronaldo's career moves. Mendes was known for orchestrating mammoth deals and ensuring his players landed million-euro salaries. If Lamine's potential was as enormous as everyone claimed, money was about to pour in, and not just from Barcelona. In the months that followed, Lamine Yamal broke record after record. He became the youngest player to score in La Liga, then promptly debuted for Spain's under-17 squad, netting 4 goals in 5 games. His finishing looked lethal. His passing was crisp. He displayed jaw-dropping flair, toying with defenders twice his age. But with success came stumbles. He tasted defeat early too, failing to convert a clear chance in a decisive cup match, watching from the bench as older teammates struggled, and experiencing the heartbreak of losing a final to Real Madrid. Doubters started murmuring, "He's too young," "He's physically not ready," or "This is just a hype bubble." Then, in a crucial moment for his career, Spain called him up for the Under-17 Euro Cup. Once again, Lamine unleashed his gifts, scoring goals and dishing out assists. Yet Spain fell short in the semi-finals. Critics pointed fingers at his inexperience. Supporters claimed he was the only one carrying the team. That set the stage for an even bigger challenge: the leap full professional status in the 2024 season. Barcelona's coach saw glimpses of his brilliance and tried to ease him into games, sometimes as a starter, sometimes as a sub. Lamine capitalized on every minute he got. Against Villarreal, he provided his first La Liga assist, earned the Man of the Match award, and introduced himself to Spanish football as more than a novelty. But soon after, his spark dimmed. Heavy fixtures and a condensed schedule wore him out. He'd drift in and out of the starting lineup, overshadowed by more seasoned players. Occasionally he dazzled with a scorching long-range strike or a nimble dribble in the box, but inconsistency lingered. The question loomed, was he truly the next big phenomenon or just another talented teen? When the 2024 European Championship arrived, Lamine Yamal was just 16. So few believed he'd earn a starting spot on the Spanish national team. But the coach gave him a shot from day one. In the first group match, Lamine delivered an assist, setting a new record as the youngest ever to both appear in and assist in a Euro game. Suddenly, the entire continent was talking about this kid. By the round of 16, Lamine was unstoppable, creating goal-scoring chances, assisting crucial goals, and winning over new fans with each performance. Then came Germany in the quarterfinals, a heavyweight clash many dubbed the final before the final. Germany hosted the tournament and aimed to steamroll everyone. But early in the second half, Lamine assisted a decisive opener. Spain's coach, arguably too cautious, subbed him out in the 63rd minute to protect the lead. Germany later leveled the score, but Spain shocked the host with a last-minute winner in extra time, advancing to the semis. On the eve of the final, Lamine celebrated his 17th birthday. Pressure? Plenty. Fear? None. He orchestrated Spain's first goal with a pinpoint assist to Nico Williams and kept the midfield humming with unstoppable dribbles. Though England managed to draw level, Spain snagged the winning goal near the end. The entire bench stormed the pitch in celebration. Lamine Yamal hoisted a trophy at Europe's biggest stage, capping off the tournament as the best young player, finishing with 1 goal and 4 assists. Suddenly, the conversation changed. Was he just a gem for Spain, or was he becoming a full-blown global icon? Fresh off the Euro 2024 triumph, Lamine Yamal returned to Barcelona with trophies, accolades, and a skyrocketing market value. Yet dark clouds loomed overhead. The club's finances were shaky. Their debt soared, limiting them from handing out enormous salaries or big signing bonuses. Meanwhile, other teams smelled an opportunity. According to insiders, Paris Saint-Germain tossed a jaw-dropping €200 million bid straight after the Euro. Rumors say they're willing to push that to €250 million to pry Lamine away in 2025. PSG, notorious for splashing obscene sums on emerging talents, saw in Lamine a chance to build a future star duo or trio that could electrify world football. Jorge Mendes's smile must have been impossible to hide. After all, a blockbuster transfer would mean a hefty payday in agent fees. An unexpected subplot came from Lamine's father, who is a committed Real Madrid fan. Although family preferences don't always dictate a player's destiny, rumors swirled that Dad might fancy a future move to the Santiago Bernabeu. He publicly stated there was no chance that Lamine would jump ship to Madrid. But soccer fans know that loyalty can shift under the right or wrong circumstances. For now, it's just one more layer in an increasingly tangled story. Lamine Yamal has accomplished more in 2 years than many professionals do in a full decade. He boasts a Euro championship with Spain, multiple personal records, and an expanding highlight reel that leaves spectators speechless. Yet behind the dazzling footwork lies a storm of uncertainty. Will the allure of massive contracts pull him away from Camp Nou? Will his agent's relentless push for mega deals overshadow whatever loyalty he feels toward the club that raised him? What do you think? Will he remain the pride of Barcelona and become a legendary figure like Messi? Or will he follow the path of other young superstars who left for bigger paychecks and different fields of glory? Let us know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, remember to hit that subscribe button and share your take in the comments. The spotlight on Lamine Yamal won't fade anytime soon, so stay tuned, because his next chapter could redefine what it means to be a modern football prodigy.